Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky. In last episode, we were monster hunters. We took care of some big nasty fiends and we saved the day, pretty much several times over. We're continuing now down the Ansel Path. More monsters are here, which are very nasty. Wow. Excuse me? I am doing a video intro. I don't much care for this. But before we go down the new Ansel Path, where there's a monster waiting for us, we need to do a bit of a flashback to the previous episodes where we did this. Do you see the mistake we made? That's right. We never checked the chest phrase, and luckily I record these episodes in small bulks so that I can edit them and watch over my progress along the way, and that means I need to go there. But since it's quite far to get back there, we're gonna do it in a single transition, just like this. Wow, wasn't that a smooth transition? And here's the chest. What did you expect to find in here? Well, a chest phrase. So that's the first chest we've actually missed. Every other chest I've made sure we got the phrase for, but we missed that one. So just for fun, we can open up the Steam one. Look, I got a new profile photo. I also updated my profile a little bit. It's beautiful. I love it. Now, if we go to achievements right here, we can see under our chest one, patient plunderer, 23. And according to my spreadsheet on the sides, that should be about right. Nice. All right. With that, let's get back. I'm just smacking a couple of things along the way just so that we get a bit of CP. And I'll see you back on the new Ansel Path. Okay, back out on the Ansel Path with CP, with that chest checked out, and I did a quick stop by the hotel just to get ourselves a little bit of rest, so we are ready to face whatever is on this road. And we should be balling, right? Stats ready, plenty of CP. Then again, we did see something scary on this road earlier, and that wasn't even a monster we were supposed to defeat. So once we defeat this monster, I would like us to head to one of the mysterious Tetracyclic Towers. The Amberl Tower. I wonder... Oh, wow. There it is. Let's take a... Those are a lot of them. Do you think I can get 2 with the flicker? I can never get 2. I take it back. The Amber Turtles. Very weak to fire. I'm gonna delay these 2 right here. Boom, boom. Very nice. All right, Shara is up. She does have a firebolt. Let's try using it right here, and then we're about to find out what they can do. If they're super scary, I'm gonna start popping some S-breaks, but I don't know their true extent yet. Also, the weakness of S-breaks is just having a lot of opponents. Okay, melee attacks, very interesting. They're getting closer, that's okay. Good for an aerial. Remind me, what were their resistance to air? They're resistant to everything but fire. Cool beans. I've also noticed that I've removed freaking healing from Estelle, which is, yeah, great idea. I think I might just Hellgate here and see what happens. And then, oh boy, depending on what they're all coming up to get me. They're hurting a bit. Let's see if I can get some here to feint. Oh, that was sick. All right, good old firebolt right there. Now we're doing okay. We're holding our own. Oh, they're encircling us. That's fine. They're gonna get caught up in Hellgate pretty easily here. We're gonna firebolt someone. Let's firebolt this guy right here. Then I think, do you want to do another Hellgate? Because that was really cool. Catching these 2 is going to be the best we can do. Although that's stupid of me to attack that guy with Joshua, because now we're just doing a wasted attack in a sense. And that one is also pretty hurt. Could I do a Sylphan Whip over here and hit 2? No, they're too spread apart. That's okay. Could I cancel someone who's about to... That's the only guy who's about to attack. Let's just slap the... 24, okay, so they're quite resistant to that. They get the feint this time around. Pretty cool. Alright. Can we just dual strike someone? I think we should be able to take him with one, right? No, good thing we did a double strike there. Very, very resistant, I see. Well, I'm not gonna aerial it up. Remember, they are weak to it. I'm gonna do it on this guy, because he might move closer in order and get the other guy in range. He didn't. That's okay. Still just gonna go freaking ham on that. Firebolt over here. And with that, we're actually gonna save our CP too, which is pretty nice. All right.
That's that. Let's move out.
Let's move out. Dude, we are rolling in Sepith right now. Exterminated monster on the new Ansel Path. Nice! Let's go to Valleria Lakeshore. Let them know maybe they're gonna buy us a free lunch. You don't know. Ooh. They moved inside. I believe that this was Annette and this was... Elk, was it? Oh, the weather is just wonderful today. Maybe I'll just take a book and read by the water's edge this afternoon. Or maybe I could give fishing a try too. And the food is great. This place is relaxing. And I couldn't ask for anything more, but have to be careful not to put on any weight. I mean, the food here is killer, isn't it? So... My older brother, Leonard, started this inn. I grew fond of the atmosphere here when I came to visit him. And so I decided to stay, and he let me work for him. That's wonderful. Did you gain an accent since last I was here? Dude, Bose is crazy in that way. All refreshed. What's up?
That reminds me. There's an old tower standing to the northwest of here. It seems as though it's called the Amberl Tower. I wonder what in the world it was built for.
Well, we should probably go investigating that. I think those were all the people hanging here, unless somebody new have shown up to the little lakeshore. I also noticed in the last one of the reasons that I record these in bulk is so I can, edit, go over and just check what I did and what I missed. And I noticed something. There is one room I didn't check out, because we checked here, we never went at the end of the hallway here. Which leads to this little balcony. Oh, it's just another door on the... Okay, cool. Well, the more you know. Let's go to Amberl Tower and kick some butt, shall we? Back on the new Ansel Path. Now, one fun little thing I thought I'd mention, just for the curious of you, I still have not posted this series to YouTube. I've still not announced that this channel even exists anywhere. So, I'm going to record, I think, most of this game without actually posting it, and then I'm gonna post it in the end. The reason I do that is so that I don't start a project I can't finish, because nobody likes finding a new playthrough, watching it and getting invested, and then it's only 7 episodes long, when it could be 100. So I'm just making sure I don't do any oopsies like that, and that I really am prepared for whatever comes. Alright, Amberl Tower.
Let's go.
There should be about 6 chests. So what was the name of this tower again?
The Amberl Tower. It's one of the ancient ruins referred to as a Tetracyclic Tower.
Oh, I see. That's why it looks exactly like the Asmelas Tower, huh? I mean, aside from the color and layout, of course. But the atmosphere is the same.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's probably nothing. But I could have sworn I heard somebody talking.
Dots?
Dots, dots.
Dots?
Dots.
You're right, Estelle. Sounds like somebody's in here.
Do you think it could be... Maybe taking a detour every once in a while isn't a bad idea. We may have just netted ourselves something big.
It looks like we'll need to investigate, so let's be cautious.
Right. Ah, yes, it is indeed like the Asmelas Tower. Just a bit of a sprite swap. Work smarter, not harder. It's my motto, being a game developer myself. Okay, I think we'll ascend. Let's go find out whatever these voices might be. Let's find these 6 chests. There's one right over there. Whatever. Oh, speaking of sprite swaps, we got green bugs now. What are their deal? They're weak to just everything? Alright. This will be fun. Double damage. Don't mind if I do. I mean, overkill as all heck, but still. Pretty fun. Let's do something about the core situation here, because I got blinded. Also, I used evade 1 when I clearly have evade 2. Don't ask these things of me. I can't tell you why. I will have to swap something out though, for instance, but I can't swap out anything without losing Shadow Spear at the moment. So I think I am going to swap out. I'm gonna swap out evade 2 in favor of health. That means I can't do aerial, but healing is pretty good though. Impede has 3 quartz. Evade 2 is also 3 quartz, and I like impede a bit more. Alright, that's how it's gonna be for the time being. We're gonna need to get more quartz, unlock more slots, but all in due time. For now, these bugs are in for a nasty surprise. Let's just freaking airstrike them. Just because it's the first one I... What? Once... Okay. We're a little powerful here, so maybe we don't need to worry too much about them. Let's just try to ignore them. They're probably not going to attack me. We could... That's an amber turtle right there. Alright, that goes for... Are you sure you want to do this? One lone turtle? Alright, you think you're so cool just because you got a critical? But as we can see, it is very, very strong to physical attacks here. Ha-pow! Even my smack did nothing. But one fire? It goes down. So, good to know. Let's move around those, because they ain't worth my time. Tear bomb! It's empty, but you notice something carved on the bottom. It says, the secret password is Cheerman Meow. The reference eludes me. Let's continue. Upwards in the tower. Oh, here we go. 3rd floor. Let's solve this mystery. This optional side quest mystery. The best kind, if you ask me. Can I... Right, I'm just gonna ignore that. Don't feel like engaging with you. Okay. Are you palms? Freaking palms! Let's put them on a stick and eat them. Violet palms. Bam. Alright, alright. Little bugger.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Firefly fungus. Ooh. Very nice. Went through a lot of trouble to get that in Roland. Now, and this then goes right. So if I go and just... That's a lot of them. Can't be bothered right now, since I don't have aerial at the moment. And this goes further up, okay? So this would be the 4th floor, and here's the chest. Tear bomb. Don't touch it! It's empty! Alright. I won't. Alright, and that goes further up. I'm just gonna double check this area here. Just do a little bit of this. So I'd rather just move around you. And this goes here. And now I see more treasure here. Where's this gonna lead? 5th floor. Okay. So it looks like there are 2 distinct paths to the top. One of them probably more treasure filled. So let's find out which path we are on right now. It's been years since I've been in this tower, so... Ah! It's that guy again! Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Alba's in trouble. Yikes. Help. Don't worry. We're coming. Alright. Let's see. Let's fire it up. It's gonna hit you because I can. Then probably finish it off in one shot with the firebolt. Like that. Like that. Except for the fact that they survived, so we're gonna do back-to-back critical attacks. Because we are bosses. Oh. Apparently we aren't. Alright. Just soul blur them. That always works. Excellent. Nice. Got some gelatin too. Oh, thank you. You really saved my hide. Well, if it isn't Professor Alba. I was all tense because I thought it might be the Sky Bandits.
It's been a while now, hasn't it? You know this guy?
Yeah, he's a scholar who's been investigating the towers in Liberl. When we were escorting those reporters, we ran into him at the Ismail's Tower.
And here it looks like I'm being rescued again. We heard talking earlier. Is there someone else in here with you? Oh, goodness, you heard that? How embarrassing. It's a bad habit I have whenever I'm doing my research. If I don't say what I'm thinking out loud, I can't collect my thoughts.
Oh, so you were just talking to yourself, huh?
We're all a little crazy sometimes. At any rate, we'd best save the chit-chat for another time. We should get out of this place before more monsters come looking for a snack. You're leaving already? Why, is there a problem? My research here isn't finished. Oh, well in that case, take as much time as you need. Estelle, Joshua, we're leaving now. Mr. Researcher here says he can find his own way back to town.
Wow, now that was scary.
She totally threatened the poor guy. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm ready to leave now. Teehee, men are definitely best when they're so agreeable. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, let's go. Pronto.
Okay.
Good grief.
Yes, Alba joins the party. Nice. Sadly not playable. What's in the chest, I wonder? It could be anything. It could even be a monster! Who could have foreseen such a thing? Okay. With that, how are you? What are you? Robber Trapper. Yep. Seems about right. Could I instantly KO you? Let's try. What's Alba doing? Of course, Alba's idling. Alright. How are you, Alba? What are your stats? 500 health? You'll be fine. Alright. I think our dear friend Estelle, also just maybe Shadow Spirit, let's just gamble a bit. We're in a gambling mood. Sure, we'll give me in a bit of a gambling mood. I guess Estelle could also just... oh, here comes some arts. Let's see if we can impede him with Estelle. Pow. Oh. First attack. Instant kill. Nice. Alright, I'll take it.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Sure, we're impressing Alba. Found the Emerald Talisman. Nice. So that's another talisman that will change the elemental efficacies of our attacks. What about this? Monsters. That's crazy. 3 of them. Okay, that's spicy. I think what we're gonna... oh boy. How can I not do a 200 CP move here? It's gonna be really overkill though. I think I'd rather do a morale boost. And then I'm gonna pop an S-break on a strength up turn. I think I'd rather do that. And then it's pummel time. Should be able to finish him, alright? Not! Alright, maybe the critical would have been nice. Not too worried though. He should now be sufficiently weak. Oh. Everybody's preparing to use their arts. One shot. No kill. Okay, can we stop? Time out. All of you guys are about to use arts. Let's not do that. Boom, boom, bam. That's one down. Excellent. Let's also pop you. Despite Shara being so close to 200s. It's not gonna kill him, so that's okay. Oh boy, Earth Lance. Don't hit Alba! What are you doing? Don't hit Estelle! What are you doing? Alright. Yeah, I've done some questionable plays here today. That's alright. Can we can we kill these guys real quick? We can't really. Alright. What can we eat? I think, dude, some floral jelly sounds pretty good right about now.
Good to go.
Gimme. New recipe. I should make this at home. Alright. They're charging up. We don't have enough for flicker. I could finish this guy. I'm just gonna get caught in the blast. It's alright, I can take it. 200? Oh boy. Alright. Let's see, how are you doing? You're about to get an attack in. That's fine. It's probably not...
Not now.
I stand corrected. Good thing we made plenty of potlucks in a shell. Get back up. Just in time to... We need to get everybody out of the blast radius.
Joshua, run.
There we go. Alright, here comes the arts. Good thing we can cancel it. What's... Can I get... Okay, we can finish him off here. That's exactly what we're gonna do. He had 1 HP. Alright. Let's finish him indeed. I'm just gonna skip the turn. And here we go. Just like that. I gotta be outside of the blast radius, right? Yeah. Alright. We rule indeed. Or do we though? Chainmail. The chest is empty because someone came and took the stuff out. You wouldn't know who did that now, would you? Did I check the phrase for the other one? The chest is empty. How depressing. No, I didn't. Man, I gotta up my chest game, that's for sure. We got chainmail. Look at that. Going straight on my girl. Armor vest. Alright, you can get an upgrade here. Charizard already has. Let's see. Ooh, hot jumpsuit's better. Okay. There we go. Bit of an upgrade round. Checked out both of those. And I suppose we could also just go to the roof while we are so close before we go back down and get the rest of the chests. I believe we've gotten 3 chests. Right? 3 or 4. Up here at the top, once more, it's similar layouts to the Ismelas. And we got a nice little view here. This would be the Valleria Lake then, right? Cool, just wanted to check that out. Oh, no, nope, there we go. Let's get back down and let's see if we can't find the remaining hidden treasure chests. I'm so turned around. Where are we going? Why are we still here? Oh boy. That goes up, but is this where we just... This is new. This is new. This is good. Fried eyes and eggs? Limit, 1 per adventurer. Dev team. Alright. Fried eyes and eggs. That sounds too good to pass up. 350 HP, cures blind. Terrifying at first glance. Ay, caramba. Ripe for puns. I don't want this in my inventory. It's too bad of a pun maker. So I'm gonna give it to Joshua. Learn the recipe. And then we're gonna be off. So, there should only be 1 chest left now. Which is the chest right over there. So we need to find an alternative way up. Of course. Man, these towers. Aha, there it is. Reviving bomb. It's empty. Curses! Nice. And then if we go up here, we're at a broken bridge here, and we've either gotten them all or there's one we missed, because there's 2 tear bombs in here. I know we got 1 tear bomb, but if we look over here... Oh, this actually connects... Oh, we could have gone straight... Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Well, I think we can start making our way back down again with Professor Alba in tow. Alright, back on the first floor. Heading out. And the day's saved. Oh, goodness. You helped me out of a mess again. If you hadn't come along when you did, I might have been done for good this time. I've managed to get a little funding for my research, so I'll send a payment to the guild as a token of my gratitude. Like I told you before, hire a bracer to escort you around. Funds permitting, I will seriously look into that next time. Anyway, I must be going now.
Are you sure you don't need to be escorted back to town?
If I did that, then my wallet would truly be barren.
Farewell, everyone. I hope we can meet again someplace.
He's a weirdo.
He certainly is a strange one.
You think so? He seems like the typical academic to me. You know, the type that gets lost in whatever they're doing.
You're definitely not one of those people, that's for sure.
Hey! Even I know better than to come waltzing into a place like this, alone.
But for a scholar, he may just be more than meets the eye. For one, he came here by himself.
Maybe you're right. We're the ones who ended up having to save us behind.
Well, that's just part of the Bracer line of work. Anyway, how about we get going?
Amberl Tower mystery completed. Hidden side quest all done. Excellent news, everyone. With that, we're gonna head back on the new Ansel Path and get our butts back to this egg right here. No, that's not where we're going. We're going back to Bose. We're going back to Bose. Quest complete. Wait for it. There's one more stretch. One more stretch. We got it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dodge. Dodge. Quest completed. Back in in Bose. Let me check out arms and guards. Did I buy everything in here?
I really struggled a lot and worked hard when the market began. And I think it's because of that hard work and experience that I have my own shop now. I think learning to start at the bottom of the heap is important for anyone.
Ah, yeah. Self-made man. Alright, I think we bought all of those. New leather jacket. That would be an upgrade for Charizard, but Charizard's we'll find something for her. Spikes, work boots. Did I end up buying? Yes, I do have one in my inventory. I do also have a leather jacket, which Joshua should be wearing. Alright. Silver earring, nothing else that we really need. Okay, just good to know. I could be selling some weapons though. Get some Mira, some my old daggers, my old Viper. I also have Olivier's gun. I guess the next time we meet him, he's gonna have something better, but I'm a little cautious selling that. I'm gonna sell some of my old boots. I think that's good. 10k Mira. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go to the Orbital factory right here. Talk to the most villainous villain of all time, Nigel.
Store sales are going rather well. It bothers me that these craftsmen aren't very serviceable, but whatever. Hey. Now if I can just keep making money like this.
Ah, yeah. Estelle's all done. Joshua, you are getting there too. I'll open one for you. Now we're gonna need some of those fire sepith in order to open anything here. At least 80. Very cool. But we can buy a mind quartz. We don't have any of those yet, so I figure that's probably a good idea. Impede 1 we don't have any of, so I'm gonna buy that just for the collection. Move we don't have any of. I'm gonna synthesize a move quartz. EP hits. Nice. Okay. Let's... Do we have anything to reconsider when it comes to the quartz? I think for now oh right, we did open up a new one, which is very exciting. We can place a time quartz in here. So if I do remove blind and place blind in here, then Joshua now has a new slot for new things, where we could give him something cool. Evades. What do I want with him? Impedes? Considering move, EP cuts, or just straight up hits. Maybe evades, just high, or impedes. I like the thought of it's 20%. It's not that high, but let's do impedes because it also gives me airstrike, and I don't really care about Sylphan Guard that much. All right, ready to go. So it seems like people have some new things to say to me. Looks like my husband's business is doing better than expected. Recently, I noticed a vibrant look in his face. I'm happy for him. Lana's coming to terms with things. I wonder how Elk is doing though. You okay? I'm gonna visit my dad's shop with my mom later on. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you. Your dad, Paul, he's a good man. And he loves you very much. Now, let's go to the Murano household. Having the flight stopped has actually turned out to be good for business. I'm actually able to earn quite a lot more with my father temporarily out of the picture. Well, I'll try to pick up as much of the slack as I can for his work during this time. Well, at least something came out of his disappearance on the airliner. Borden's wife helps him with the business. I've tried to help my husband a few times with his work, but let's just say the results weren't great. It looks like I'm best cut out for supporting my husband and Murano here at home. I'm sure that my husband's gonna walk through that door any minute with a nonchalant look on his face. He will probably not, but we're probably gonna save him, and then everything will be fine. That's what I believe. Let's go in this house. Unannounced, uninvited. Oh, it's you again.
Men, no matter how old they get, have a little childish part in them. A part that makes them always want to chase after their dreams. Too bad that women can't seem to understand this.
Yeah, women, being so responsible. Sometimes I wonder why I ever married my husband. This was the worst mistake of my life. I don't know what your accent is. Maybe they'll settle things. Let's go to the Borden households?
With the Bose airspace being designated a no-fly zone, businesses are being hit hard economically. Flights on the border are also being held up. At this rate, there'll be no deals to be made. But Murano seems to be hammering away under these conditions. And if she can do it, I can't give in either.
Let's give her some healthy competition. My husband proceeds rationally with his deals and business talks. But Mr. Trino is the exact opposite. He pushes with vigor and flair. However, Miss Murano is getting together with both of them. She's almost like Maya Maybell in a number of ways.
Really?
How's Alvel doing?
It seems like my mom saw the culprits too. I wonder what Murano is doing right now.
Well. South block checked out. I'm gonna have a sip of water, and we're gonna figure out where we want to go next. I think we could report some quests. Oh, Lugron. Amberl Tower Mystery. Escort Requests. New Ansel Path Monster. Rank advancement to Junior Bracer 6th class. We got the Petrify Quartz. Now we're talking. I wanted something to give to Joshua.
Good work. It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report.
Will do. Is that not beautiful? Is that not the most exquisite thing you've ever seen? It is to me. And that's why we're gonna do main quests. Shocker. I know, I heard you audibly gasp. Let's check out the quartz we just got. Let's check out Joshua. Instead of impede, what is this? Petrify. Petrify enemies. With a 10% success. Cannot install 2 of the same type of quartz. Ba-ba-da-ba. Remind me, what does that mean? Cannot install... Oh, right. We cannot install this because we have blind, so we can't blind and petrify. We need to choose one of the effects. Since we're blind here, we can't do that. Charizard, however, could use this one. So, here you go. That also gives her, like, Petrify Breath. Blows petrifying gas on an enemy, which also has a petrify chance. Alright, that's gonna make Charizard a little exciting. Speaking of exciting... I'm just joking. Here's the Bose International port. To tell you the truth, I'm getting tired of waiting for flights to resume. Maybe it would be best if I tried again later. Well, maybe.
If flights remain cancelled much longer, it could affect the reputation of the corporation. There's never been an accident and nothing like this has ever happened before either. Certainly hope we'll be able to properly explain what happened later.
Well, it's just good practice, question mark.
Even though there's not really much to inspect, I'm gonna get yelled at if I look like I have nothing to do. Got to do something to keep busy. It's really hard to look busy when I got nothing to do.
Yeah, Lakely's a hard boss.
At present, there are 2 airliners which provide domestic flights for passengers in Liberl.
There's the clockwise looping Linda and the counterclockwise looping Cecilia. Both were put into service in the same year, but their coloring is different. And if I remember right, the engine model in the Linda is older. Nerd. It's okay, we all need our hobbies, right? Says the guy who's currently 17 hours into his playthrough of Trails in the Sky and is still on chapter 1. But you know.
I don't think there'd be any harm in the counterclockwise looping Cecilia with the only airline I'm making flights. The fact that all flights have been grounded means that this must be a really big incident.
They're coming to terms with it. They're understanding it slowly but surely. Hart is no longer here. I like the fact that we're able to just see Hart and meet Hart and hear him grumble about his business, and then eventually we had to help him out. The Anteros. You found that pianist yet?
Welcome, I guess.
What's up with him? He seems pretty depressed. Yeah, his shoulders are drooping off the charts. I wonder if something happened.
Oh, whatever shall I tell the owner?
What? Alright, that sounds like a quest in the making. So, Marion sure does like to eat, no? It's amazing! If I tell her there's delicious food to be had, she's packed and ready to go in a heartbeat. But as such, I must admit that I'm never bored thanks to her unbridled enthusiasm for viands. What's a viand? There's a town to the northwest of here where the most delicious fruits are grown. Sadly, it lies partway up a mountain, making it an impossible destination for one such as myself. Such a shame. You could hire a racer.
The market became great around the time when that little lady's pappy served as our mayor. He was a real pioneer, pushing forward all kinds of measures to promote commerce, and clearly, it worked wonderfully. The current mayor then inherited all that from her pappy. At first, I didn't think much of her. She's really proven herself a worthy successor.
Ah, yeah.
I'm so nervous. I can't even taste this. Seems almost like sacrilege.
Wowee, that was delicious. Easy to see why this is Liberl's most highly rated restaurant, that's for sure. It was definitely worth the trip. A little luxury makes for a nice break every now and again. I love the fact that they both had the same meal. One person's been in their own head and hasn't enjoyed it at all, and the other's just living life. I previously worked as a waitress at a restaurant in Sais. The owner of this establishment happened by on business, and we got to talking shop, so to speak. The wages seemed much better here than there, so I jokingly said to her, "Give me a job." And that's when she told me she was the owner. Ah, that's fun.
I'm originally from the Empire. One day, the owner of this restaurant came to the establishment where I worked as an ordinary customer. She loved the wine I picked for her during her meals so much that shortly afterward, I received a letter. A letter inviting me to work here. I decided to at least come to Liberl to see this restaurant and fell in love with it at first sight.
Is that not a beautiful tale as old as time?
Her previous owner would never ever listen to me, but the current owner listens to even the most minuscule of nitpicks I may have. I'm very grateful to her for that, very grateful indeed. I mean, she did make me the chef without having ever met me or seen my face, so I'm a little worried about her mental stability, but still.
Alright. I used to work as a cook at a bar in Rouen, but the owner here asked for me by name. And how could I say no to that? Apparently, she took a real shine to my desserts. Well, you're so zealous in your work, Gwen.
No. I absolutely must get it for this price. Right here. I won't accept any less. To say something like that at the very start. Come on, please. No. If I take it for that much money, I'm sure to suffer losses. I realize it's just words, but please listen to me. I'm trying to help here. This is simply no way to negotiate.
Alright. During the war, we weren't the only ones to take heavy damage. Poor Avenue Village suffered the same fate. So there are quite a lot of us who share these awful memories. Oh. Well, didn't figure out the mystery lecture. Sorry. Maybe some other time. I wish I could go out on the second floor. There is no upstairs, right? This is all just fakery. Alright. Hey, Elegia? Yeah. It seems like no matter which store I go to recently, they're getting low on their supplies. It looks like the airliners being grounded is to blame. They can't stock up on anything with those being out of commission. There's nothing I really want to buy, so I'm bored. Yeah, life is hard, huh? Alright. Oh my gosh, I can't get over the soundtracks in these games. How do they make it so catchy?
To the northwest of here, there's a village that cultivates fruit called Ravenue Village. Unfortunately, there is no chapel in the village.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
I'd be most delighted to have the children from there come here for Sunday school.
Oh, okay, so it was wholesome. It wasn't just, I want to spread my... We get a lot of people coming to the chapel to pray for the success of their businesses. But Eidos, the goddess of all creation, is not a deity of fortune. I wonder if I should post a note on the door to tell people that this kind of sacrilege is unacceptable. You shouldn't just let Eidos deal with it. I'm sure Eidos can... Hey, Lucas?
I put in a notice that I'll be opening up a shop in the Bose Market, but it turns out they're not accepting them at the moment.
Seems like there's been a lot of problems recently. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Harry and Mina, our favorite kids.
You know, Mina. Know what? Well, you know how you always nitpick at me? You hate me or something? If that was the case, I don't think I'd be here right now. What are you blushing about? I never said I liked you either. I sure figured as much.
Alright.
So I guess that means you neither like me nor dislike me, huh?
Oh, they're so cute.
You're unbelievable.
I like them. Alright, mayor's residence. What's up? You... Maynor.
When Mayor Maybell was elected, she received a lot of backlash from those around her because of her age. However, because of numerous commercial policies and her efforts for the city, those who have seen her in action have gradually changed their minds. Treno and his daughter Murano are just a few of the influential merchants who support Mayor Maybell.
What's not to like about Maybell?
It's almost tea time. I may be a klutz, but I'm just as skilled as Leela when it comes to pouring tea.
Well, you should be. You should be good at that. That's important. If you mess up tea during an important noble party, wouldn't want to be you. What's up, Mayor?
I should be the one saying thank you. How is the investigation coming along?
Well, to tell you the truth, we're having a hard time coming up with anything. But we have managed to gather a number of clues.
Well, it's more like unreliable information than clues. But even still, we were thinking about heading over to Ravenue Village.
Ravenue Village? But I heard the army had already finished its investigation there. I guess if that's the only clue we have to go on, maybe it's worth reinvestigating the place. Anyway, please keep me posted as to what you find.
Will do. There's probably something juicy there. We have already stopped by Ravenue, as you know, and we did see the kids talking about something mysterious that they saw. So it's a pretty decent clue.
Bum 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 bum.
This hotel has maintained a high level of popularity ever since it was established. It may be busy around here, but this hotel is my life. It is my role as the current manager to find a future manager who can sustain these traditions.
Ah, yes. I believe in you. You got this. But, we got any people staying here? I know there's a maid working here, Sarah. Dina. Why did I think your name was Sarah? There must be another Sarah. Oh, Sarah's the maid in the mayor's residence. They look the same. She's outraged at something.
Can you believe this? The manager made me work when it was supposed to be my break time. Not to mention I had a table reserved at the Angelo's restaurant and it was all for nothing.
I'm so sorry. Dude, I know you were looking forward to that. Dita? Can we stop having Lita, Dita, and Leela as maid names? Because it's too much. I can't keep up. There's more NPCs for me to remember in this game, and I'm already confused.
The manager always says he runs this place as a hobby, and he acts like that's why it's such a great establishment. Rumor has it the owner of the Anteros is the exact same thing, though. I think their obsessions are on two different levels entirely.
Again, they serve different clientele. There's the scientist.
I study creatures that lived in the old world, before the Great Collapse. Being that surpassed mankind's potential, and indeed were almost godlike. Indeed, I speak of the ancient dragons.
Oh, hey! I remember hearing about them in Sunday school.
They were around in Liberl too, up until just a few decades ago, right? But they stopped showing up around the time orbment technology was first discovered. Joshua? You got a real dumb look on your face. Something the matter?
No, nothing. I'm just surprised that you actually remember something you learned in school. Shocked, really.
How rude! Of course, I paid attention. Huge, cool things with wings like that. I totally want to see one myself. Just thinking about them gets me all worked up.
I can relate. That's why I've been journeying to exotic lands in search of information.
That's a pretty major NPC conversation, like the lore about the ancient dragons.
This bar was originally founded more on the whim than anything else. I wish I could take it easy and didn't have to worry so much about criminals and profits and such.
Well, that's how it goes. How are you, Nolan? Cornelius. Well, I was thinking of Nigel, the guy he's upset about.
Won't do me any good just to keep crying about this. It's my own fault the workshop got attacked. Should've been more careful. All no sense in giving up. That's not the Bose way. Time to roll up my sleeves and try again.
For sure, Cornelius. Everybody here supports you in your endeavors. Then it's the Bose Market. Ah, yeah. I just bought something by myself for the first time. It was some kind of sponge cake someone was selling near the fountain. A bunch of people were eating sweets over there, so I joined in with them. I couldn't believe how good they were. What a great experience that was for me. I'm so glad Caroline's shop is doing well. Dude, things are booming around here. Katrina. Damn, I thought her name was Caroline. Huh? Oh, sorry. My head's not quite in the game right now. Welcome. My fiancé was actually the one who started this store. Well, he was aboard the airline that disappeared that everybody's talking about. I truly believe in my heart that he'll come back safely, somehow. Until he returns, I have to keep this store alive.
Estelle, what's wrong?
She's right.
Huh? How so?
It's not only someone from our family who was aboard that airliner, which means I need to do my best as well. As a member of the Bracer Guild and his dad's only daughter.
Estelle, you're right.
This is such nice conversations this time around, and just Katrina lore. Welcome. Can I help you find anything today? How about a fluffy eggy sponge cake? It's a specialty here at the Bose Market. Ah, you hear that? She has a fiancé.
That girl at the confectioner's shop. Her sweets have gotten tons better since she started making them. I should have known because I eat them every day and they just keep getting better and better.
Oh boy, yeah, Cigaro and Edel is here. Unbelievable, my wife is set on buying more stuff. Not to mention she was just barely shopping here not a few minutes ago.
I hope to get these flights going again sooner rather than later.
Wow, this is really cheap! But if I buy this too, it'll just add to my already, substantial amount of luggage. I wonder if I can get someone to deliver it directly to my home in the royal city. Oh no. This is terrible. How could this have happened? I spent all the money I have for today. No! I can't figure out when they're going to slash prices here. That's a shame. Hi there and welcome. Stop by and see what we got in stock. Right now, on sale! Believe it or not, we've got a luxury carpet from the Calvert Republic going for just 500 mira. You heard it right, just 500 mira. But that's not all. At regular price, this goes for 1,500 mira, but the price has been reduced to an amazing 500 mira. But that's not all. If you buy now, I'll even throw in a tapestry with matching patterns. Dude, the Billy Mays of Samaria. You got a luxury car? Yeah, I got it. Do you though? Lies. You don't. I'm disappointed in you. Libro?
All those books in the back are covered with dust and cobwebs. Should probably borrow a feather duster from the shop owner and clean them off.
Yeah, important tasks in life. Whew, I'm ready for a breather. I wonder how my husband's getting along back at the village. Right. You have a husband at the village.
My father's growing fruit back at the village. A fruit we're selling here may be some of the fruit that my father grew. Originally, we were supposed to be running this business together as a family, but he chose to stay behind. Aw. The porcelain made in the Empire is an artistic quality and the absolutely gorgeous designs. Just the opposite. The porcelain from the Republic employs simple colors and patterns, but its beauty comes out the more you use it. The varied and contrasting styles of why porcelain wares are so interesting.
We got a lot of niche enthusiasts around here.
Miss Maybell's the type of person who thrives the busy as she is. She's just like her father in that respect. But I'm worried about her health.
How are you, Spence? I could shop at Spence? I couldn't do that earlier, maybe because I got the bear claws for him.
Even if the airliners aren't running, a true Bose merchant won't get discouraged so easily. How should I put it? A real Bose merchant knows how to innovate at times like this. Ho ho ho.
Santa? What do we got at Spence's Pharmacy? Would you look at that? We got Purging Balm, Softening Balm, Smelling Salts, and Reviving Balm. I actually haven't gotten any of these yet, so I'm gonna buy some Purging Balm, Softening Balm, and some Smelling Salts. You never know when you might need it. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Who is this? Oh, it's Marco! He's the guy who gave us Cornelia at the border with Olivier when Estelle and Joshua were both being, honestly, not very well treated.
So this is the Bose market, huh?
I guess he comes from... Does he come from the Empire?
Pretty lively for a marketplace in a small country, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'll have a look around after I finish up with my business deals.
You should. I wonder what I should do about a side dish today. I just can't decide what would sit well on the table. I thought I could decide once I got to the store, but now I'm here and I still don't know. Did you settle on meat or fish, though? Also, what was your name? Like, Lyra? You were struggling last time. Have you managed to buy the dinner?
The sponge cake looks so yummy. It's probably not okay for me to use the money I'm supposed to use for these errands, right?
No, Lyral. Resist the sponge cake.
The top dogs here in Bose, aside from the mayor, would have to be Trino and Borden. However, recently Trino's daughter has been extending a sphere of influence. Let's see, if I remember right, her name's Murano. Anyway, she appears to have a knack for business that can hold her own against her father.
So it appears. Can't believe you almost forgot Murano's name, though. She seems like a very important person.
I get all my fruit from Ravenu Village. The village used to be a thriving place from its mining industry. Now it's known for its orchards.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Paul.
The clothes I designed and tailored myself are selling quite well. I think I'm going to try and make more with numerous variations.
Oh, you should. Ah, yeah, got the Strega J's in stock. Who are you? Oh, Simon is here.
Who would have thought that Trino would be on the airliner that disappeared? Now Murano's taking care of all of her father's business deals in his stead. No, I shouldn't have expected anything less. Hope she doesn't take on more than she can handle.
Dude, I think she is very capable. Olivier seems to have gone off on his own little mission, though, so... With that, we've checked out the Bose markets. We've checked out the various buildings. I would like to thank you for your patience during these times. And with that, we picked up a quest. We're gonna go. All side quests have been delivered. We now only have... Taking a look. That's the recipe book. Plenty of good stuff in there too, though. Everything's done. We're now doing Missing Airliner 2. Missing Airliner 1 is over. And we're going to part 2. I think it's just the same quest, but they needed more, like, space. Ravenu Village on the north end of the West Bose Highway. So, we know that some kids have seen some stuff. And that's kind of... It's a little vague, but it's all we have to go on. That's okay. We've been to the Ravenu Village before. We know the way there. It takes us up the Ravenu Trail. But since we've gone there before... Whoa! Something new! Huh? Oh! I'd totally forgotten we meet him. Oh boy. It's a bit more of a tough guy voice, right? Oh. Sherazard, is that you? Well, it's an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City. But are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright, taken hostage. No, stop slipping into the Bose. Not everybody's from Bose. Ha ha ha. Don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but it seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean, it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Sherazard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. Haha, I'll keep those words in mind. Oh, right. Sherazard. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually it wasn't just me. It was us. Huh. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. Huh. But anyway, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. Oh, he's so cool. I wish I was that cool. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see. So that was Heavy Blades Agate, huh? Is it Agate or is it Agate? I do not know, and I'm gonna look that up because that's a misspelling I don't care to make, or a mispronunciation. Oh, I actually found a Reddit article called "Realize I've been pronouncing people's names wrong." Oh, this is really useful. Like Olivier, Olivier. So is it Olivier? Okay, okay, so it is Olivier. Agate. Okay, so it is Agate. Okay, cool. This is a useful resource, and I will reference that later on. I see. So that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Krosner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he is one tough customer. Whatever. I don't care how tough he is. He's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravenue Village. Seems like Agate was also coming back from the village, so he must have had some errands there. But we took care of the monster, so he can't get the bounty. Because screw that guy, he was rude. Alright, I don't think the trail there is too bad, because here we go. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it.
Okay.
Alright, back at Ravenu Village. Quiet village life. Well, I think that's a perfect place to end since we're at about that time. We arrived at Ravenu. We are ready to investigate as we are getting closer and closer to discovering the truth about the airliner and reaching the climax of Chapter 1. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.